Grand Rising, y'all. It's about to take me a much needed walk. Look how beautiful that is, y'all. Welcome to the vibes, man. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, beautiful day today. It's gonna be hot today. Today's video is profound, man. It's gonna be one of the most powerful videos that I do on this channel. The dangers of being a chosen one. The dangers of being a chosen one. When you can see a world that people can't see, the invisible field, spirituality, when you can see things that people can't see, you can grow into a dark place. Everybody talks about being a chosen one until you set aside, until you isolate it, until you travel in what the Bible calls, or Christianity says, is the narrow path. And once you're on that path, there is no getting back on the other path. There is no acting like or turning off this understanding, this understanding, this knowing. Y'all walk with me, man. These videos are unscripted, meaning I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Today I had the message, I had the title, but I was like, man, I don't know what I'm going. But I get those downloads, man. I'm getting these downloads in real time from the Most High. Everybody wants to talk about being a chosen one. And I know some of y'all have heard this, you know, check on your strong friends. Everybody wants to be a chosen one until you got to be the first one to make a phone call. Every person wants to be a chosen one until you got to be the first one to make the phone call. And what's beautiful about that is I'm receiving a phone call back because I woke up and made sure I reached out to my peoples. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be a chosen one. This weekend, I literally looked and I was like, man, I didn't receive one phone call. Well, actually I did, but it was about crypto. It wasn't about anything pertaining to life. And that's what set me off to do this video today. I said, every person wants to be a chosen one until you are the strong friend. And you're like, man, who I got? It's gonna be a hot one today. I don't even want to do it in the sun. Whew. For all the chosen ones out there, man, I want y'all to know that I love y'all. I got a life. I got things that I got to take care of. I got responsibilities. I got cryptos that's growing like crazy. And I still got to take week to week. And money is going out. So yes, I work a 9 to 5 right now. And I'm grinding my way up out of it by the way of waking up. Like last night, I did anywhere from 700 to, let's just say anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Just flipping coins. And I got one that I'm gonna let this one ride. But that's not what this video is about. Every person wants to be a chosen one until you are that strong friend. And you're looking around like, man, especially like empathy, you know, usually chosen ones, they're empathetic, they have empathy, they have these unseen and unknown powers within them that a person can walk in a room It's like I was around a bunch of dudes that I normally don't hang around because my bro, like, actually, shout out to my bro Underdog. He was the person that hit me up. He was like, bro, I'm getting out this house, man. It's like, what you got going on? I was like, man, I ain't working, so what's popping? So we go link up with a bunch of his peoples, and I'm around a bunch of people that I'm normally not around. And usually when I get around people, I'm usually quiet and until they start rolling on the conversation, because I haven't been around these people. So I'm observing the whole room. I'm feeling the energies of the whole room. And as I'm around people and I'm observing people and I'm feeling the energies of the whole room, everybody I'm around, I just realized that I make people uncomfortable because they don't know how to approach me. And I don't intentionally do that. That's how I've always been. You know what I'm saying? I went through a lot of things in my life. One of the things, 2005, a dude tried to rob me and bland me out. And that took my senses to a whole nother level. Let me give you a backstory about just being in the room around a bunch of people. It's people realize, and they get to talking too much and talking too much and talking too much. And I had to root that. I'm like, well, why was this person just rambling, babbling and speaking about themselves and their gifts and, you know, their accomplishments, which was a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? You should speak about your accomplishments and be overjoyed when you succeed in your accomplishments and your light and your gifts. And I was like, man, the deep root of that conversation though was deep rooted insecurities. And it's like, man, the things that chosen ones have, the power that they have. Talk to my bro Drip, man. Drip, this is real time, my brother. I got you on a video. I was doing a video, but give me something today, bro. Drip. Man, your phone breaking up, bro. What you got going on?
Damn, bro. I'm driving to Grand Rapids right now, bro.
Driving to Grand Rapids?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Or am I still broken up?
Nah, you going good. So today, bro, the topic of conversation was the dangers of being the chosen one and how we usually isolate it. And who checks on a strong friend, bro? That's the topic of conversation I'm filming right now. And you called me, so real time. Let's give him some game, bro. What you got?
So you said who checks on a strong friend?
Who checks on a strong friend? The dangers of being a chosen one is the topic, bro. And it is the fact that you can see a world that most people can't see. You know what I'm saying? So that isolates you.
A lot of times the strong friend doesn't get checked upon, bro. Right. And the thing is that we need to, instead of, if we are a strong friend, we need to be into our higher selves and into the universe when we're looking for clarity. Right. And when we're looking for, you know, our batteries to be recharged. Because, you know, if we're the strongest individuals out of the circle of our friends, right, they're not going to be able to call, you know, they're not going to be able to replenish us in the way that we can replenish them. And so that means that we need to be looking at a higher source of where we get our inspiration from. So whether we have a mentor, spiritual mentor, whether we're reading our scriptures daily, whether we're meditating, whether we're going to the gym and working out that way, these are how we check on ourselves. And almost you have to treat yourself as another person. You know, it's a physical, but it's also the spiritual that controls this body, right? And so you really need to be looking at your body and your soul as two different beings. And so when you feel the flesh becoming weak, then that's when you need to be looking at, you know what, my body's tired. What can I do to put my body in a better position? You have to be that stronger friend to yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you're looking for somebody else to kind of like, you know, your other friends that are struggling in their lives and you're looking for them to kind of call on you and check up on you, it's not going to really work that way, bro, because you are the strongest one. And that path a lot of times is the loneliest path. Yeah. It's the loneliest path and the most suffering.
It's crazy that I started off this video saying that. I started off the video saying exactly what you just said. It's lonely, bro. It's lonely. Yeah. Keep going. Keep rolling, bro. Keep rolling.
No, and the thing is that a lot of times, because me and you had conversations before about having a victim mindset, and going through pain and suffering as if it's this thing. It's about putting things in a framing, right? You have to frame it in the right mindset. When we get into pain, when we go through suffering, the instant thing we think of is, I don't like this feeling. I need to get out of it. Right? So then we start using everything in our willpower to get ourselves out of position of feeling that pain versus asking, why is it that I feel discomfort right now? What can I find in this situation? Let's say you work at a job. This job sucks. You're working at a factory job, right? We both working at factory jobs. A lot of people go to a factory job and all they can think of is how this sucks. This sucks. I'm working 10 to 12s. Whoa, oh man, they ain't giving us no benefits. And it's like, bro, you need to be thinking about why are you here first? Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? It's a discomfort. Why are you feeling this discomfort? Because you might know that you can do better. So if you know you can do better, then this doesn't become a prison anymore. This can be used as a vehicle to free yourself, man. And so, again, tying back into being that better friend, being that strong friend, we have to realize that we are supposed to be going through these moments of solidarity. We are supposed to be going through these moments of pain and suffering because we can endure that. And through the enduration of it, that is a testimony of your resilience. That is an actual, that is being, it's called, like,
Say it again, you broke up.
Really know how strong you are. It's not during the good times when people check on you. It's when you're in the darkest moments and what you're doing to get through those moments. That's a testimony of how strong you are. So it's not a bad thing that we have to be isolated. We're actually being protected.
We're being what?
Know? We're being protected.
We're being protected. Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, hold on, Drip. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm running out of time on this camera. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna be having more conversations with my homie Drip, man, and we're gonna keep it popping. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon, man. Peace and love.